comes in for Barnes, and it's Livingston in for Curry. Outside Irving. Count it from 12. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Livingston kicks to Green, trying to get open as Iguodala. Green, no luck.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Here's Irving. That one off the back iron and out. Warriors leading by 19 points. Curry kicks to Iguodala. Takes a three. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's touched by Fareed. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top. Second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Curry is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Noah in at center. Smith against Curry. Smith drives in. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barnes has got his second basket of the night. Curry against Irving. It's rebounded by Golden State. Noah's got his third rebound tonight. Here's Barnes. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Barnes has got his third basket of the night. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Smith for three. Good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Curry kicks to Curry. Now here's Barnes. Guarded closely. And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Smith. Stolen by Noah. Oh, and here comes Barnes. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Nice shot by Smith.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Warriors leading by 19. Outside Curry.
Move the ball.
To the middle. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 6 assists here tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Outside Green. And he's good on the 3-ball. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference.
difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Brandon Rush. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Harrison Barnes. Here's Shumpert. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Smith outside, just 5 to shoot. The three, but they get it back. And that one's good, Shumpert. Shumpert's got 5.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And again it will go. Basket is good from Curry.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Robinson a screen on Thompson. Here's Irving, pass to Robinson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 8 points for Robinson.
Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line, and they found a way to do it here in the second half.
Iguodala, that's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Irving kicks to Fareed. Curry against Smith. From deep three-point range, Cleveland the rebound. And Fareed kicks to Smith. Robinson sets a screen for Smith. Tries again. It's stolen by Green. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Irving dishes to Fareed. Iguodala with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Smith wide open. He fires. And another miss by Cleveland. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Curry kicks to Curry. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked in off the glass.
In the
Irving up top. He's covered by Thompson. Irving against Thompson. Irving drives in, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Take a look here for the Warriors. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. Curry's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. We've got Rush. Tristan Thompson is out there with Kenneth Faried. Then there's Amari Shumpert. And it's Wright in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Curry outside, and that one's good. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Faried a screen on Curry, and Wright kicks to Shumpert. It's stolen by Curry. Passes it to Barnes. There's the feed to Green. Buries it down low. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggression.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Looney's checked in for Green. Bell with a screen on Curry. Curry against Wright. He kicks it to Bell. And he makes good on the layup.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Curry against Wright. It's Curry with the drive. That's good.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Cavaliers shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Bell with a screen on Curry. Wright the pass to Shumpert. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Daniels, who's checked in for Golden State. McCallum comes in for Steph Curry. Here's McCallum, guarded by Wright. It's Curry outside. The Cavaliers pull it in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Wright sets a screen, and Fry kicks to Shumpert. To the paint, here's Bell, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Curry against Shumpert. Outside Curry. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Bell with a screen on Noah. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Now the pass to Reeves. And another miss by Cleveland. Warriors leading by 23. Curry dishes to McCallum. Back to Curry. Puts up a three. And the shot is good. Curry's got 40 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Curry. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
And the foul called on Freak. Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
I love the contribution he gave with his long-range shooting tonight. He was on fire. That turned out to be the big key for them. If someone drove the lane and the defense collapsed, they would always kick it to him for another three. Splaka Katayow!
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Moments away, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Golden State Warriors. And a nice roll continuing right now for Golden State. Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers. A huge career high for him and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
You know, putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
You know, he's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that. Let me say that in my Dick Vitale voice. Get ready, baby! He's a PTPer, baby! The Freak has arisen!
That was pretty convincing.
Thank you.
Not bad. Not bad.
for them.
Really just a tough loss. I mean, it looks like it will be, guys, a long road for him, but hopefully with the help of the team doctors, he can make that turnaround as quickly as possible.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court right now for the Pacers. Paul George is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's George Hill. Then there's Andre Robertson. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And how about that? Just an easy way to get on the board.
And just like that, Greg, the first lead belongs to them.
Robertson can't hit. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry dishes to Green. Misses the chippy right there. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against the Kings.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And here is Hill, following the three-pointer by 2.
And with the getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he's good on the second. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Outside Curry. Puts it up. The offensive rebound goes up again, and Green gets it to go.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Now here is Hill. A 26-point game for him in the win against Sacramento.
Yeah, and it seemed like he spent about half the game shooting free throws. Credit him for really taking it to the defense.
6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Barnes grabs the miss.
Still scoreless after 4 attempts, trying to take the lid off the basket.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Outside Chandler. Good. The assist goes to Hill.
Boy, the 5th time's the charm. That's a big basket there.
Warriors leading by 4. Outside Curry. Curry passes to Curry. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Another miss by Curry.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
From deep, George. Good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. The drive by Green. Up top, Curry. From deep. Shot is no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
That's good.
You know, you look at his stats. He's just 2 for 8. That's not a pretty percentage, folks. That's 25%. Not good.
for Golden State. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Noah. Klay Thompson comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Outside Hill. Here's Rozier, guarded by Curry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Curry in at shooting guard. Noah is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Curry. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pacers trail by 9. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Cavaliers got the job done. He finished with 42 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Hill with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Hill a screen on Curry. Chandler outside. Kicks it to Turner. With his first shot attempt. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good.
Boy, they really started to come on here in the second.
Clark, it's about how much more focused they look offensively here. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Curry. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Roberson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Hill. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Hill against Curry. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
Hill a screen on Curry. Robertson dishes to Hill. Soft touch off the glass. Hill's got his second basket of the night.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this. Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. To the inside. Barnes can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Iguodala kicks to Curry. That's good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Chandler's shot, good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last
State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, and in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense. They coughed the ball up, a lot of unforced turnovers.
And that did make things relatively easy for them. You know, it's nice to get a win and not have to work too hard for it.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Five seconds left here in the second, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, complete.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. The Warriors.
Guys, I'm here.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
Take a look at the numbers in this one for Curry. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. We've got Andre Robertson. Paul George is out there with Wilson Chandler. Then it's Turner, and it's Hill in at the point. Curry with it. He's picked up by Hill. Barnes kicks to Curry. It's good from long range. Curry's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. Pacers trail by 5. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.